The other story I wanted to share that I think is really funny is my friend, Carly, who's one of my really good friends, also someone that I recently reconnected with. We've become, very close again like we were when we were younger. She texted me something and I thought, OMG, this is podcast material. And I asked her, like, do you want me to wait for your episode? Because she's coming up in a few weeks. And she said, no, girl, share it. So she's talking to me about how she's a bartender and she has a customer that comes in regularly and he's really creepy. Like, will say very inappropriate things to her. Like, why don't you lock the doors and I'll show you something special on the pool table.
That's
just
weird.
Like, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff that only comes out of a certain type of person's mouth.
Yeah.
So she wasn't at work and she gets a text message from one of her friends or / coworkers, and someone said some guy is here leaving you something. He left you something. And she's
Creepy.
like, what is it? It was a dozen eggs. And it said to Carly from that guy's name.
Right.
With no context whatsoever. Just a dozen eggs.
That's just like, what does he want her to do with those
What is
things,
she supposed to do with
Right,
that?
exactly, yeah.
That's so bizarre,
It
right?
is, yeah.
I mean, I guess it could be worse. It could be much more foul, but
right.
Weird, funny, weird.
What if the first thing you heard from Savannah was that I left her a dozen eggs? How would that make you feel?
I would just need to have some more context, I guess. I mean, I don't quite get it. There was nothing. So anyways, Carly, if you're listening, your egg story just made me laugh very hard. I hope it makes someone else laugh because it's so random. I mean, just some random, man in his 60s or 70s leaving you a dozen eggs.